Day 773 being Christopher Cruz. So I just went to the store to get some feta and some pita bread. I was learning about feta cheese and like some of the health benefits it has. And then pita bread, like, because I'm learning about the Mediterranean diet, it's the healthiest diet in the world. And I'm just learning about like what they eat on a regular basis, and like, lots of olive oil, and 70% of their meal is usually vegetables. A little bit of meat, and then a big part of it is grains too, and pita is part of that. And so I went to the store, and there's a guy working there doing the bread, and I was like, hey, do you guys have any pita bread? And he's like, yeah, have you ever heard of the Ezekiel bread? And I was like, yeah, I have. I didn't know they had pita bread that was Ezekiel bread. And this is like a super health food store, so it's like, you're not going to find this at like, Ralph's or something like that, like, or Albertsons or whatever. And I was just like, wow, like, now I get it. Okay, I wasn't making up in my mind, Ezekiel last night when I was praying and asking God to reveal to me what part of the Bible he wants me to read, what book of the Bible. So it's like he showed me the Ezekiel bread yesterday when I was researching like healthy breads, and then I prayed and I got the Z, and I was like, ZZ, and then it just came through Ezekiel, and then I went and I started turning pages through the chapter, and it talks about Israel and Jerusalem, and I'm like, okay, last week I just got prophesied over that I'm going to be in Israel leading people back to Jesus. And then I go today and I look for pita bread, and I didn't even know Ezekiel, like, bread made pita bread. And it's Ezekiel 4:9, and Ezekiel 4:9 says, take also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and spelt, and put them in one vessel and make bread of it. Ezekiel 4:9. So I'm assuming like God was giving that command, or someone was. And so this is what it is all made out of. Organic 100% stone ground whole wheat flour, water, organic fresh carrots, organic barley flour, millet flour, lentil flour, soy flour, spelt flour, yeast, and sea salt. So the guy made it seem like it didn't taste very good, but he said you won't feel guilty when you eat it. So yeah, just crazy. So it's very clear that God wants me studying Ezekiel in the Bible. So there's the confirmation. I wasn't positive yesterday. I'm like, did I create this, or was that God really telling me? Now I know it was really God really telling me. So that's awesome and very exciting. I was reading a little bit about it, and it seemed very intense, like prophesying over Israel and a lot of other things. So I'm going to have to get into it and read it. So yeah, but I have an hour before my first call, and then I have 4 back-to-back calls. So I need to go eat and get ready.